What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out Rangers in action, 75th Ranger Regiment live fire. This is by the legendary Times Archive. If you don't know, Times Archive, I've watched a lot of their videos in the past. They upload what I consider the best content of just raw footage, military training, with no dialogue over the top of it, just the footage. And I can really appreciate that. There's a lot of channels that don't do that stuff. They must just get this footage from people in the military and just upload it as is. And I love that. Genuinely really like that. So I'll leave a link down below to the Times Archive. They're at 391,000 subscribers. Let's get them up to 400,000 by the end of the year. Or let's get them that 500,000 by the end of the year. Before we get started though, Christmas is on its way. We're nearly there. You're going to want to get yourself a chug. Get yourself your dad. Get your dad a chug. Right? Dads love a chug. I'm telling you that right now. I'm a dad and I love a chug. My dad's a dad. He loves a chug. My brother's a dad and he loves a chug. Get yourself a chug. 10% off, link down below for the best drinking vessel in the world. Handmade here in the UK by a small business. 10% off, free customization, free bug, can't talk, free bag. Highly recommend it. Also, if you did see last weekend, not the weekend just gone, the weekend before that, I finally launched Morale. This has been a passion project for a very long time. It is now out. If you're in the UK, you can buy the drink. If you're in the US, you can't get the drink, but you can get the clothing. So you can still support the movement. We're going to be taking the profits of this and getting people outside. That is the goal. I also put an announcement up on the weekend just gone that I'm going to be making a lot more content over on the Drink Morale YouTube channel. We're talking vlogs and podcasts. So if you want to see a bit of behind the scenes of my life, what I get up to outside of this, because this isn't even 5% of who I am. These military videos, they're not even 5% of my interests. I have so many more interests and so much more to say to the world. And if you want to know a bit more about my life, head over to Drink Morale, where I'll be doing some vlogs very shortly, and I'm very excited about it. Other than that, let's shut up. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up and let's watch the Rangers get the rounds down. Live firing, which I'm excited to see. I've seen a few people now in the military, in the US, obviously having tape on hand has loads of uses. Very, very good utility. But I've seen them dangling like this, and I get it. You can easily pull off a bit of tape if you need to because it's dangling right there. But I can't stand stuff dangling off me. When I was in the military, I had to have everything stowed away. Any straps, anything, had to be tied away. Something flopping about when you're running, it does my head in. So I don't know how they do it. I guess it's only small, so maybe it doesn't make that much of a difference, but I can't deal with that. Also, he's got a rip in his pants. See that? Get yourself down to stores and get a fresh pair, lad. Go on, lad. That's sick. Noisy, though, isn't it? You couldn't do that if you were trying to be quiet. It's noisy, that, isn't it? I'm presuming if they were going sneaky beaky, they'd probably use clippers, wouldn't they? Let's look at the gear. He's got stuff in his dump pouch here. What's that? Is that comms gear? Looks like he's got comms gear in his dump pouch. Oh, it looks like it's... Maybe it's a weapon. I don't know. It looks like a handle there, doesn't it? If anyone can ID that, let me know. Also, I want to know what he's got in his gear here. What's this pooch here underneath here? I'm very intrigued. Very intrigued. He was proper running with his staff then, wasn't he? Giving it like the drill leader with a staff. Look at him. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. The Americans love that stuff, don't they? All right, what are we doing here? He loves that thing, doesn't he? He'll get that on anything. He's like, lads, let me just use this again. All right, we get a better look at this guy's gear here. It's a different guy, though. It's a different individual. Because he hasn't got anything in his dump pouch, and he hasn't got that weird bag underneath either. You can't see much there, can you, to be honest with you? Mate, like him there. I can't deal with that. I can't... Let me wait when he throws a grenade. Like this thing here that's like dangling down. And the gloves as well. Second pair of gloves dangling. I can't deal with that. I don't know how he does that. I mean, different SOPs for different people, right? I get it. People have different ways of wearing their kit and stuff like that. But I like everything tight to my body so that it just feels a little bit better when you're going through movements. Things don't get snagged and caught and stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe just it doesn't bother him. A lot of stuff flying about. The rest of them don't, though. There's only just a couple individuals like that, isn't there? Go on, lads. Getting the rounds down. He's got a flashlight and a laser on his weapon. Go on. Alright, we got some bigger guns here. Do you have a flashlight on an LMG? You really need a flashlight on it? Would you put that? I mean, maybe they were doing room clearing before it. And maybe that's why, and he's just, you know... Some lads who are strong enough can keep an LMG in the shoulder for a while and clear some rooms. Hey, if you're strong enough to do it, then crack on. I mean, to be fair, all soldiers should be strong enough to do it. But still, it's, you know, them LMGs, and they're not light, are they? They're not light. I don't care how strong you are. If you put that in your shoulder and you're clearing rooms for a couple hours, mate, your biceps are going to be on fire. Your shoulders are going to be on fire, let's be honest. But maybe he is, and that's why he's got a flashlight on it, or just in case. Well, it looks like they got NVGs on, so... I wonder when they started this live exercise.
Rolling back, MSD. Yep. Eagles going explosive, 102. Hey, I got a bigger press. Breach set, fire the hole.
Boom. Go. Why do you say hold on then? Maybe more because of the train exercise?
Oh.
Why did he say hold on? Why is he looking there? That might be more of a safety thing within the training exercise. Being like, hold on, let me make sure this charge has actually been squared away so you don't go in and get yourself fucking smashed up. Yeah, I think that might be what it is. It might have been what it is. Hey, yeah, because it looks like that lad is... Watch. This lad in the doorway here, I think that was the same guy that was like, hold on. And he looks like he's kind of mediating what's going on and almost like a, what would you call it? Like a training team, like a referee, just kind of keeping an eye on it, making sure lads are being safe first and foremost, but also drills are being squared away. He'll probably debrief them after it and be like, hey, this was good, this wasn't good. At the end of the day, these are Rangers, so the standards would be like really, really fucking high, won't it?
Hey, perfect banger.
Okay, lads are getting... What's that there with the wheels? Oh, I know what it is. It's like a target system, isn't it? That's interesting. This guy's got zip ties on his dump pouch. Do you really... I don't want that much gear. You want that much gear flapping about? Like, adds more, but your dump pouch is already quite a big, you know, bit of kit, isn't it? Do you really want to add extra weight on that to make it flop around even more? Again, different people, different SOPs. And I mean, these guys are SF, right? Like, out of my world here, I'm Royal Marines Commando. These are Rangers, do you know what I mean? But still, I couldn't do with that. Boom. Good throw. Good throw. Good shooting. Do you think? I'm critiquing here, but I don't want people to think it's me critiquing, being like there should be better or I could do better than this. I'm almost doing it out of a inquisitive place. Why were they not going down there much quicker after their flashbang went off? And I'm not saying that like critiquing them. I'm saying it more of like a genuine curiosity. Like, is it because they still want to be slow is smooth, smooth is fast, right? Are they taking their time here? Obviously, like every different troop, every different fire team has their own SOPs. And so it is different for different people. It does make me question why certain things are done certain ways. Maybe this was just a bad run for them, and it was the one that was recorded. Maybe they've done this 6 times, and the other 5 times they absolutely smashed it as soon as that flashbang went off. Do you know what I mean?
My gun's down.
You know, he put some rounds in him there, didn't he?
You got it? Yep.
Going on there. Mortars going off. Mortar's not on like a stand, so the aiming for that must be quite difficult. Now, it looks like the sun's just rising there, and that's probably why they've got the NVGs on, because they probably started this training exercise when the sun was down. Because in truth, if you're doing an exercise in the day, I get having them NVGs on just to practice with that weight on your head. I'd just take it off, though. It did me head in. Just because of the extra weight, you know what I mean? Like, any extra little bit of something that you don't need can be the difference between you being absolutely sharp. Again, and I want to preface this by saying I don't know this guy's SOPs, do I? Everyone's different. Everyone's different. Boom. Nice little bit of footage there. I love the Times Archive. Sometimes I just put it on and I just watch a bunch of videos because I just love watching the lads train like that. It's so interesting to see like the different ways that are done by different countries and all that lot. That's why some of my favorite, most fondest memories in the military are working with other militaries from other countries, because it's just, I think it's brilliant. I think it's so fun. I'll leave a link down below to the Times Archive video. Make sure you go over there, give it some love. Check out Chug, 10% off, link down below. Check out Morale if you haven't already. Highly recommend it. This week we got some really good stuff coming up. Tomorrow, I think it is, we've got some spooky stuff going on. We're at that season, the spooky season, which I'm very excited for. And then at the end of the week, on Friday, we're going to be doing a lot of live streaming because Battlefield 6 is coming out, which I am very excited for. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure to turn on notifications, subscribe, because what I'm probably going to start doing is getting viewers in to play Battlefield 6 with me on stream. So if you want to do that, make sure you subscribed and everything, okay? Other than that, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.